ves, pinche gringo mamón? Si tengo mi green card.
Thanks for your collaboration. And remember, don't come back again.
Y el gringo nos quiere cobrar el muro.
Dile que no, pinche gringo racista.
Pues no te pagaremos nada.
Wait a minute, please.
Somos gente honrada y...
We can talk and stuff. So I don't know what's going on. Hello, everybody. Are we live? Can you hear us?
Hello.
I don't see anybody in chat. There it went. Okay.
What's up,
Oh my
guys?
God. Yeah. Hey, we already got 3 people in here. All right, it's working. Hey, Dream Man, thanks a lot, bro. He's one of my friends from over there at Bobby Nick's show. And hey, Saw, what's up, buddy? We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. I wonder where push-ups is. I last show and stuff, he's kind of freaking out about everything that's going on. I did some deep diving into the Constitution, and believe it or not, these idiots that are running on the promise, hey, we're going to bar ICE from coming in the city, period. No, can't do that. It's actually against the Constitution, yeah. So either they're idiots or they're just lying to the other idiots to make them believe that. So, man. So what you been up to, ARAYA?
Not much. Well, a lot, actually. Been doing a bunch of videos. Went to the fair last
I've
week.
seen some of them.
Went to the fair, the teeny tiny little fair that we have. I don't know. Just kind of work around the house. I had to clean my son's room real good. He's been having allergies, so I had to deep clean yesterday. So, but, had some crazy weather. We didn't have power for 3 days. I didn't have my car for a week. They
Did they
still
finally
didn't.
get it?
No, they couldn't duplicate the problem. So, yeah. Nope.
And there was a dealership, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so the little
Oh my God.
raccoon, little bastard, fucking bit me earlier. He,
Oh God.
yeah, he's a jerk. He, I was giving him squash, like I was playing Fruit Ninja with my machete and some squash out of the garden. And I gave him some, and he liked it. And so I was cutting him another piece, and he reached over and attacked my fucking hand while I was trying to cut him some more food. So it's not bad, though.
Oh my God.
I don't even feel it, but yeah. He gets aggressive. He gets to be a little turd. But I also have an appointment on August 11th, which is his pre-neuter appointment. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You're gonna separate him from his 2 best friends?
Yeah, which I really hate to do that. Like, I don't like having to neuter my animals, but
Not as much as he does. God. I had to do that to my cat, and I hated it. I can imagine the trauma, because I went into this vet. They do it, based on your income and shit. And me being on disability, it didn't cost me anything. But we're in there, and it's like they do it on certain days, so there's like a whole line of people. And somebody behind us had a big fucking dog barking and shit, and I'm right above him, and he starts sniffing around the cat carrier, and I'm like, hey, do you guys mind freaking my cat out? He's getting ready to go through enough trauma as it is, and yeah, we don't need this shit happening. So.
Well, what's funny is I just took Motley to the vet. He got his shots, and we trimmed his back claws, and he screamed so loud getting his claws trimmed that the entire vet heard him. The entire vet. They're like, oh, that's a raccoon. but he didn't care about his shots. So, but yeah, it was pretty funny. He's already got a reputation.
Did it? Was he just being a baby about it, or?
Yeah. He was. It was me. I was scruffing him, and then the vet tech was the one trying to trim his nails, and then the vet put his hand underneath Motley's bottom to kind of help support him, and he's like, "Here, I speak raccoon," and that's when Motley just screamed at the top of his lungs, like bloody murder. Yeah, he's dramatic. He's super dramatic. It's hilarious.
I have something to show you real quick. I had something a while ago with that Chat GPT. I'll share with you real quick. If you guys are on Twitter, you've already seen it. And
so it was so funny. That was a perfect timing video. He got mad.
Come on, move it over.
Hey, Saw. Hey,
there you are. Check it out.
Oh, no way.
Did it disappear again? You see the picture?
Yeah. Cute.
I don't know why the fucker's above me, but...
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't see the raccoon at first. That's cute. I like it. I was going to see, like, to ask you to AI that one picture I have of with him asleep on my shoulder or whatever. I don't think he's asleep. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
Okay. Let me get back to our normal screen. God dang it. I'm supposed to be getting a new computer, hopefully Thursday. A lot of it's going to depend on when my son gets time to go down there and pay for it and stuff. So
what a good son.
I can't wait because this thing is just horrible.
Well, my son...
He is.
My son's been watching... He wants to play Phasmophobia. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, that's what Chris plays all the time.
Hey, I'll help. How long has he been playing it?
He can't. He said that our computer's not good enough for it. He said that he doesn't have the system to handle it or whatever. Because I was like, you can play with Chris. And he was like, no, I can't. So I was like,
yeah, he
whatever.
has to have a computer. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that shit.
It's just a basic paranormal investigation game. A lot of jump scares in it. I started playing this new one called The Other Side, and it's pretty damn hard, and it is pretty damn scary. So I've been playing that, man. It's a really awesome game, though. I like it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So, see what else has been going on. Went and saw Superman. Has anybody seen it yet?
Mm-mm. I've heard mixed reviews that it was woke and that it wasn't woke. So,
my honest opinion about it. The only reason why they're calling it woke is one, James Gunn made some stupid comment. He's the director that Superman's an immigrant. So
he's an alien.
Technically, yeah, he's always been an immigrant. So what's your point, James? I don't give a shit.
Krypton.
And you don't see him flying around with the flag of Krypton, if they even had one, sitting there at Times Square yelling "Death to America," do you? No, you don't. So shut up, James. You're a fucking idiot. Somebody was breaking it down and saying, okay, Lex Luthor, this billionaire doing all this shit, comparing it to the Ogliarch thing, if I'm even pronouncing that right. No, you're comparing it to this. Yeah, they're comparing it to what's going on right now. It's always been that way with Lex Luthor. He's always been a billionaire, so you're just reaching for shit, hoping you hit something. No, I'm not buying it. He's always been the villain. He's always been rich as fuck. So, yeah, shut up. And see, some of the other complaints, Superman's a pussy. He's getting his ass kicked. Yes, he gets his ass kicked a lot. And I, for one, say about fucking time. That's like people that play video games and use a cheat code and go into God mode. What fun is that? I don't want some OP Superman you can't do anything with because he's too powerful. Did somebody stop at Walgreens and get a prescription for kryptonite? If not, we're fucked, okay? And can't shoot the guy. You can't do anything. That's kind of stupid if you think about it. I'm glad to, and be honest with you, spoiler alert here, He's fighting two people. I don't know what the deal was with the chick, but the dude was a clone of Superman. So, boom, there you go. Of course, he's going to get his ass kicked, and yet he's a little more humble over it. So, yeah. But it was a good movie. It was fun. It kind of seemed a little might have been geared towards kids a little bit more, which is a good thing. I like the old Superman movies, like Christopher Reeve and stuff. But had a lot of action. The effects are great. The story was good. And yeah, shut up about man. Leave the politics out of it for once.
They have to ruin everything with it.
No, don't let them run it for you. You do, they win. You're going to be missing a good movie. I don't care who's labeling it what they're the whole deal for the movies is to escape reality, get away from all the bullshit that's going on and, forget about everything and have a good time. So, screw them.
I agree.
It's a good movie. Go check it out if you get a chance to. I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm not a big Superman franchise at all. I remember being little and watching whichever Superman where he, almost gets ran over by the giant, lawnmower thing. That's all I can remember. And then when he's flying, yeah, there's a giant maybe it's a hay baler. There's something that he say. I don't know. I remember that big machinery, and then I remember him
a combine,
possibly
combine.
Yeah. Okay, and then him flying through the air with Lois Lane or whatever. But I'm not a big Superman. I was never into the superhero thing. But and I asked Ray, so I was like, "Do you want to go see Superman?" And he was like, "No." So
it's a good movie, but yeah, I remember when the first Superman movie came out. I can't remember what year or how old I was, but yeah, I'm running around with a Superman T-shirt with a cape around my neck that came with it, and grandparents taking it away. No, you can't wear that to school. Oh, come on, I'm Superman. Fuck. So.
My little nephew loves Superman. That's his thing. He's about seven now, I think, and he just Superman. So I'm sure he's going to go see it.
My kid was into Power Rangers, and one of his first words was Spider-Man. He loved Spider-Man. Spider-Man, actually. But it's cute. I actually found a pair of pajamas, Spider-Man pajamas, and some of the comic adaptations of them. He had webbing from his arm that'd go down to his side, and somebody made a pair of pajamas. They used fishnet stocking and made the web for that I got for him. It was pretty cool. He loved them, so he was big into that and Power Rangers at the time, and Barney, and Blue's Clues, all that shit. So yeah, God, they grow up so damn fast.
Mm-hmm. Mine's been sassing me lately.
Uh-oh. How old is your son again?
14.
Uh-oh.
I was a nightmare at 14. So
I was too smart for my own good. So it took me a long time to learn to keep my damn mouth shut.
Yeah, mine's mouthing off to me, and he at the grocery store yesterday, there was miscommunication, and then he yells, "You never listen," or whatever, and 3 people turned around and looked at us. And I was like, "Oh hell no!" I was like, "You do not raise your voice to me."
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, I'm a very laissez-faire, very laid-back parent, but also it's don't make me be mean. Don't make me have to be the dad. Don't make me punish you. Just do what you're supposed to do. And he's constantly pushing. Yeah, and that's how I am for real. And he pushes boundaries and buttons, and and I get it. It is hormones, and I'm kind of be cool with him about it. But at the same time, I yank a knot in his tail. I'm like, no, we walked through the grocery. I was like, you ain't getting shit in here now. I guess you're gonna be hungry tomorrow. So
yeah.
And then today he was like, I don't have nothing to eat.
I'm gonna have one of those moments here where I'm gonna have to correct you, and people are gonna be staring at us in the grocery store, going, "How dare that mother?" And you gotta look at them and go, "Hey, you want some of this too?" Yeah, shut up, bitch.
Mm-hmm. No, we went to the next aisle, and I was like, "You don't ever talk to me like that, let alone in public." No. And then today he popped off at dinner, so I just know he's, and like I made him get off his game to do his chores that he should have done last night. So I'm the worst parent in the world, and I'm mean and strict and just typical. I asked my stepdad, I said, so this is just teenager shit, right?
Yep.
He knew me
Like,
when I was his age. I was stealing cars at 14, so I'm getting off pretty good, really.
I was breaking into him.
I wasn't stealing. I was bringing them back, but I was just going joyriding.
I remember 16, 17. I was in this little podunk town of Minko here in Oklahoma, and I hated it. And you know, it's hard to get anywhere or even get money for gas and shit. So we got really dangerous, man. We'd go out to the farms and stuff and grabbed our Oklahoma credit card, which is a siphoning hose.
I never heard that.
Yep. Then we had, what the hell was that?
That's Obi.
Obi.
Come here. He don't listen to me. I think he speaks Spanish. Come here. He's no Zara, but he's my guy. He is my Secret Service. This dog is obsessed with me. Like, nothing can get close to me. That's what happens when he hears a noise. Like, he is about he's psycho.
How's he getting along with Motley?
They hate each other. They don't get along.
I knew it.
I gotta swap these. They fight. Like, I don't let them. Like, they get nose to nose, and they both try to just dominate each other. That's why they need to get neutered. They both got little fucking attitude problems. So we're gonna be chopping balls left and right, and then seeing how they act.
What about your son? No, Mom, no.
Yeah. Keep it up, Brace. I'm gonna put you in line too.
I just got him. He just dropped. No, Mom.
Right. Yeah, no. His is hormonal. I know he'll be better soon, but
yeah.
The beasts.
It'll get worse before it gets better.
Probably.
I dealt with that with my kid. It's like, I told you to take out the garbage. I didn't mean to take it out in a couple hours. I meant for you to take it out right now. But, I mean, more or less, he was a pretty good kid. I can't complain too much.
Yeah, mine's not bad, but like earlier, he didn't do the dishes last night, so they've been in there all day, which there was just a few. But I'm getting ready to go cook dinner, and I have a time limit, and need to be here and stuff, and I'm like, dude, get off your game and go do the dishes, and he says 10 minutes. I said, hell no, not 10 minutes. You get off your ass now and go do them. You should have done them last night. And the fact that I have to cook dinner, we have to wait, and I was like, but I don't have an extra 10 minutes. So, and that's what blew it off earlier. So just stuff like that. I know it's not really me. It's just being a mom, and he's a 14-year-old boy having to do chores. So, Obi's growling at the thunder. That's what it is.
Oh, you got storms out there?
It said possible storms, but it's just now turning a little dark and thundering a little bit. But should be okay. But yeah, he might go off here in a minute. Yeah, these storms are something crazy, and the flooding everywhere. Oh my god!
All right,
New York, New Jersey's flooding. Did you see that?
Well, it's that we're having some domestic terrorism problems here in Oklahoma.
Oh no!
We got somebody who started this group, Veterans on Patrol from out of Arizona. They're not veterans, okay? They are convinced they're here in Oklahoma now to take out our Doppler radars. And for those of you who don't know, here in Oklahoma, not all of it, but most of the weather technology comes from us here in Oklahoma. We pioneered a lot of that shit. And we have like one of the most powerful radars on the planet. And they're convinced that government's using it and military's using it to control the weather. Now, to be clear here, I don't believe in that. I, there's a lot of shit with the flooding in Texas, and some of that may or may not have been contributed to cloud seeding, weather modification. It's been a thing for as long as I can remember. They can seed clouds and help it produce rain. I know the military tried it back during Korea. They were going to try to flood, the rice paddies or whatnot, I guess, and cause them supply problems and shit. But they do it here. They do it in places that need it. So I don't. And it's not a conspiracy theory thing. You can go to the Texas state of Texas website, and under weather, you'll get all the information about it. It is a thing. But there's a lot of shit contributed to that. So anyway, they've already taken out one Doppler radar, but it was no big deal. They got it back up and running, and they're looking for the people now. So yeah, with all the shit going on, we got to deal with lunatics and these weather freaks, and I'm pretty sure the flat earthers won't be too far behind. Oh my God.
Well, I'm not a flat earther, but I do believe in weather modification. That's actually how the name ARAYA Light was born, is from fighting U.S. Air Force chemtrailers out of Youngstown, Ohio, and Jacksonville, Florida, because that's where they do the chemtrail ops out of. And they shoot silver dioxide up into the clouds. I can tell you exactly how.
That's cloud seeding right there. That's what they call cloud seeding.
Yeah, but they also do it for solar radiation management, to put, to block out the sun and all that shit. Solar radiation management's real too. It's not a conspiracy, but I don't believe that they're shooting lithium out, but I absolutely believe they can control the weather. They've been doing it. The rain people, I forget their name, but they were out of North Dakota, and they were like a geoengineering company, and they were like, we can make sure, and they were worldwide, and they're like, we can make sure it doesn't rain on your wedding day, so they could actually stop the rain too. But yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of weather modification going on, but the Texas flood, I didn't run straight to the conspiracy theory because it's flooded there before.
Yeah, it's a common thing there.
Mm-hmm. So that right there, but the fact that in 1 week there was 4, quote, 1 in 1,000 year floods, which they broke that down into it was like a 0.001% chance that much rain would fall at that point in time in that place, and that happened 4 times in 1 week all across the country. So that's a little iffy. I absolutely believe in weather wars. Like you said, we did it back in Vietnam. But that was forever ago.
They were doing it through cloud seeding, though.
Yeah, but
I believe in weather modification. Now, controlling it, I don't believe in. I don't think anybody can control that.
Why not?
So, it just how would you control it?
With honestly, with like the Doppler radar things, with different energy, like, do you know what direct energy weapons? Those are real, right? Like direct energy weapons, like, so it's kind of like that. They can use a type of a direct energy weapon to steer, to create the so basically what they do is they make the atmosphere where they want it to go. They like juice it up, and then they like tone down the other areas, so they can steer some shit. But as far as it being like a conspiracy and that like we're under attack, I'm almost slightly open to that, because I don't really believe in climate change. I'm more to believe that there's a nefarious reason because of our current political climate, both in our country and out of our country.
Yeah,
So,
I know so many people right now, they're pissed off, and I don't blame them for being pissed off about this Epstein shit. But, and I got, me personally, I'm taking it with a grain of salt here, because one, you got consider the alternative, which is a bunch of whack jobs. I'm afraid, these people, they have no respect for any kind of law enforcement. And I mean, they're not only are they attacking Ice Agents, they're attacking everybody that gets in the way. It doesn't matter if you're local, sheriff's department, ATF, ICE. It doesn't matter. They're attacking everybody. And I'm sorry, man. We just can't have, this shit going on. It's fucked up. And every now and then they keep popping up. People keep popping up saying, "Okay, so when are we going to go storm the White House?" Because they think this is tyranny. No, this is democracy. We voted for it, assholes. And before you get a wild hair up your ass, you got a lot of red to go through to get there. So good luck. Like I said, I'm 52 years old. I've never ever in my life seen things like that today. It's stupid.
Absolutely. Part of it's culture, part of it's propaganda, like politics.
Yeah, so I need to look something up that I meant to look up a while ago. Actually, I need to do it on my phone because I'm kind of curious about something that has to do with California. In fact, I'll just do it right here. I'm going to do the voice thing. Make it easier. Is Carrie here yet?
Nope, I'm not saying it.
We can't play our game without her.
I'm pretty sure someone else is streaming too right now. Pretty sure a couple people are.
How many building permits have been issued in California since the fire? Over 800 have applied for rebuilding permits. Whoa. Only 145 have been approved. Wow. That's fucked up. Damn. When was that fire? Do you remember? Was it earlier this year?
No.
Or was it last year? Was it last year? Only 145 permits have been issued? Oh man, that is fucked up. Well, that's for that area.
What about Hawaii?
I don't know.
Just same deal.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me read this whole thing to you, though. Pacific Palisades and Altadena areas of California, which were affected by it was in January, over 800 homeowners have applied for rebuilding permits. And at least 145 have been approved to start construction on major repairs or replacements of their homes. According to the Los Angeles Times, that is. Los Angeles Department of Building and Safety has issued more than 30 permits for rebuilding efforts in the Palisades area, according to Los Angeles County, and has issued 90 permits for rebuilding in unincorporated areas, including parts of Altadena, out of 90 out of 1,207. Jesus Christ. According to NBC Los Angeles, there is a concern about the slow pace of permit issuance, especially in Altadena, where only 9 permits have been issued. So there's a lot of contradictory shit going on. But bottom line is, it seems like they are dragging their asses on that shit. Wow. That sucks. Wow. I don't know. That's fucked up. I was wanting to know that because I saw where the mayor over there is wanting to issue like money to the immigrants because they're afraid to go to work now. That's just, if I lived there, I would be so effing pissed right now. But I don't know. So, what'd you think about this whole Epstein list debacle?
I think that it is the exact same thing as the vaccines cause autism. We all know the facts and the truth, but it's never going to come out because it's going to change our entire society, structure, country. So.
I think it's going to change it like it for one side or the other. I don't think Trump's name is in on it. Hell, he helped point them in the right direction so they could prosecute.
Yeah, but now even fucking creepy old Kevin Spacey's like released the list when he was like the first one known to be over there with that shit. So
Yeah.
I think he knows. I think he knows something we don't. I think Kevin Spacey's like, yeah, go ahead and release it because he knows it's not going to be released. So now he can try to look even more innocent. So no, I think there is way too much money. I don't think he killed himself. There's way too much money involved. There's way too many. Billionaires. There's too much.
I mean, there was royalty involved in it too.
Yeah. So why did they kick out the prince or whatever? Why did they ostracize him if he wasn't guilty of anything? And like, the whole thing. Why was he in prison if he didn't traffic to anyone? Why is Ghislaine in? If there's no list, if there's no clients, then why is everybody killing themselves and in jail? It's just absolutely ridiculous. But I commented, I forget, in somebody's chat, but I was like, it's just funny that we thought we were going to get it. Like, that's ridiculous. It's never going to be let out. Unless someone the only way it's going to go out is if there is a whistleblower who makes it out alive.
Yeah.
So the whole Virginia DeFreeze shit, that's all of it right there. Like, as soon as she was gone is when they could be like, okay, coast is clear. There's no list. We're all good. Our one living witness, who was, our thorn in our side, is now gone. So as soon as she was gone, I knew. And the timing of that, I think it was just within a few days of her finally, passing away, and then maybe a week, and then they were like, "Oh, there's no list. Yeah, because your star witness bit the dust. So you guys are all okay now until someone else comes out or tries to come out." Blair White has an interview right now with I forget her name because I'm only partway through the interview, but she knew Virginia. She was with them, and she was trafficked, and she won. She's got a lawsuit from like 2 different sources prove that she was trafficked. So she's like, if what I'm not saying is true, then why did I get to pay out? So that, you might want to check that out too, Blair White's most recent interview.
I will. My only concern about all that is how many people got duped into that shit. Like, hey, you're the next big star and shit. Hey, come out and party with us. Okay. Boom, a couple of photo bombs later, next thing you know, you're getting blackmailed. You're going to do what they tell you to do, or you're fucked. I believe that is a possibility that could have happened to some of the people that went out to that island, not knowing what was going on out there.
Yeah, blackmail, absolutely. And then the P. Diddy and Epstein, and even everybody wants to forget about Playboy. Like, Playboy Mansion was an op. Hugh Hefner was an op. That entire thing was a social, there was all kinds of shit happening in there. There was trafficking going on there too. It was like allowed to happen there. And that was they used Playboy and that whole culture to soften the whole sexuality anyways. You know what I mean? That was when I was like 20 years old, so I was the main demographic at that point, when the Playboy bunny stickers and then the whole Playboy, the brand came out. You could only buy the stuff at like Spencer and like Hot Topic because it was edgy at first. And then it became totally mainstream. And within like 5 years, Playboy shit was everywhere, and then it was on TV, and then it affected our culture. All the girls now are, that movie House Bunny with Anna Faris, which is about being at the mansion. All the little skimpy outfits. It just literally was to sexualize our culture, and there you go. There's tons of women to be trafficked because they're at the parties and they're drinking and they want that fame and whatnot. So again, it's all in our society.
I think my favorite one was Miss March. It's from the people that do that. They have that comedy troupe, The Whitest Kids You Know, that was on for a while. Miss March is funny, and this guy, prom night, he's finally going to get laid. He falls down that's in the basement and ends up in a coma for a lot of years. And over years, his girlfriend became a bunny, and come to find out, towards the end of the movie that, she's been the one that's been paying his hospital bill and shit like that. But they go on this cross-country trip. The movie's hilarious. It's funny as hell. Look it up. It's Miss March. My whole outlook on the whole Epstein thing, I think if there was a list, I'm pretty sure they took care of that a long time ago and is gone.
What was the point of the files? What was the whole point of the political theater of Bondi and the FBI files and stuff, and Cash and Dan?
Well,
if there was no list.
There is papers on this shit. There has to be, because the court papers and all that. Now, like I said, there might have been a list, but it might be long gone. Or here's the alternative, which I hope is the case. I hope that there is a list. I hope they got it, and they finally came to their senses and shut the hell up about it. Because this is what needs to happen. Releasing that list is a fucking mistake. What they need to do is get all their ducks in a row, get warrants quietly. Because these people high in power, if they get spooked, they're going to run. They're going to run to other countries, and we ain't going to be able to find them.
A lot of them already did.
And a lot of Hollywood actors were booking it, and some of them have come back. They need to coordinate it and hit multiple locations all at once and get them. So that's why releasing that list would be a really bad idea. Who cares? Get these motherfuckers, and that's the only way they're going to be able to do it. So,
hi Meg. Releasing the list. So, and the other way that they're trying to spin it too is like, why do you guys want us to release child porn? It was child, porn or whatever. And it's like, that's not what we want. We want,
no,
the
that's
adults.
Not what we want.
Yeah. And so they're trying to like straw man the argument and act like we're perverts and we're weirdos. Even like Trump's doing, like only bad people are still interested in this shit. It's like, excuse me? Like,
I think I think they handled the whole thing wrong, and they jumped the gun. And Trump, I kind of get the deal. I think he's really fucking pissed about what's happened. I think he really had his heart set on doing that shit, and boom, it blew up in their face.
Why did when he was running, he agreed to release the file? You know what I mean? Like that was part of his running stuff, and then to double down and never mind.
Yeah.
Like,
now on running on it, I was all for that, and until they got into the White House and shit and went after that, that's when they realized that they fucked up on this shit. I think he was going to do it. I think he meant well, and they didn't have access to that shit until now.
What about it being the way I think it is that it's the whole thing's Israel and Mossad. There's the thing called the Five Eyes. The Australia, UK, Canada, there's like whatever, but there's also like the Seven Eyes, but it's like an intelligence network that we all spy on each other, like because we can't break the law on our own people in certain ways, so we have other countries spying on our people, and then we do it for them too. And
I don't know anything about that. But the World Economic Forum is, the ones I'm looking at. And
I'll send you something on the Five Eyes. I learned about this back in like 2016, 2017, and then there's just deeper groups than that too. But there's so many like hands at play here that control things like that we don't even know about. Like I said, you didn't know about the Five Eyes, and it's a legit, it's a program going on. And I think that Epstein was part of the Mossad. Like he is a CIA, Israel intelligence, and they came in and they swooped him out, and they're covering it all. And just like Israel is, Israel's the neck that turns the head or whatever. Like we are not in charge. Israel's in charge of us. And the whole Trump. I mean, I was for Trump coming in, but now since he's for the bombings and everything, and then is now like him and Israel are like sucking each other off, and then now the third straw is the Epstein case. Like, come on, man. Like, either he's guilty or he's corrupted. Like they're threatening him. Like, oh yeah, you thought you could bully everybody, but you just hit your ceiling. And so now the Trump that we see right now is with his tail ducked because he can't do what he was planning on doing. So he don't know how to handle it really.
Yeah, well, hopefully everything will straighten out. Speaking of conspiracy theories, I got a fucking email from somebody the other day. Well, not an email, a DM on X. Illuminati invitation. Pardon my intrusion. The world, there's your first word mistake. The world biggest conglomerate have seen a sign in you and connect to it. Your heart was open to love and light. You don't know me very well, asshole. Not everyone is blessed with this connection, so I am drawn to you from the universe in which they have seen you worthy and you have been acknowledged. Dude, you guys are barking up the wrong tree.
Fake psychics send emails like that all the time.
I have been sent, being the first disciple of the inner chamber of the Illuminati conglomerate, to make a request to recruit you as a member of the Illuminati Society. Are you interested in this offer? Let me tell you guys, if I had superpowers, I'd be evil as fuck. Okay.
See, I'm not. That's why I have powers.
I'm just kidding. I'm an asshole, though. I don't know where to start with this. I mean, it really pisses me off that in this day and time, with our technology and this AI shit where you can just type in shit, you guys are recycling spam fucking bullshit to me like this. What third world rock did you climb out from under? Go back in it, all right? That Illuminati shit invitation's been, man, that goes around like once every other year, and it's getting boring. And yeah, fuck off, dude. That's what I got to say about that shit. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm not. I didn't write back to him or anything, which pisses me. I love fucking with people like that. I really do. But not this time. I'm gonna take the high road and just walk away. So
yeah, just press the bot on the other end.
Yeah. There's probably some grass hut there in the desert of Nigeria with the fucking little Wi-Fi antenna coming out. Little hut, you walk in, it's like the TARDIS or something. It's huge inside, and there's a bunch of desks and people working the phones and computers. It's a giant call center in a little hut. So, there's people I want to give a shout out to if I can. I picked up a new guy here. His name is JMO at JMono1216. I'm trying to find his, he subscribed to me. We hit it off. He subscribed back to me. Let me try to get his thing. I got a couple of others. Man, God, I'd be glad to get this computer. I really am, because this is just horrible. Ding dong. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't. This is incredibly slow. I don't know how much damage I took when they did that shit. And I really think you're right with the idea that you sent me on that.
There's no other reason for me to have seen that.
Yeah, and there's fail safes in place when that sort of thing happens, and nothing happened. It just bam, it's gone, it's done and over with. Usually your fans or something will start speeding up to cool it down. No, nothing happened. See, 746. God, time flies. We're almost coming to end time, and we're going to bounce over there to Keanu and Ashley's channel. History. Okay. Pulling this guy up. And my friend Pete Hunt, he does these wrestling videos I told you about that I'm in. I won my first belt the other night, and I'll be defending it later on tonight in a mystery match. I don't know who I'm fighting, but it was a lot of fun. It was a fatal four-way match. I beat 3 others to win the title.
How do you fight?
I'm excited. Huh?
How do you fight? Is it a game?
It's based off the WWE game, but it's the computer makes the fights. We have no control over it. Okay. Pecan doesn't have no control over it. He just adds our characters.
It's like a program.
Yeah, and it does it on its own. So there's no way. I'm pretty sure if they messed around with it, they could, but nah. I want to give a shout out to my friend William Archibald. God, I am not going to be able to put these links out. I'm sorry. This just is bogging down my system really bad. But they're really easy to find. William Archibald. He's on Twitter. He's on here on YouTube also. JMO at JMONO1216. That's his Twitter handle. And oh, I might actually have his. Come on, big money, no whammy. So yeah, I'm defending my belt later on tonight. So I'll be only be over in Keanu's stream for so long. I got to jump over to Bobby Nick's show. And this is fucking slow.
I'm gonna be. I don't know when yet, but I take a kratom. Like I told you about it, but it's a plant. It's just an herbal supplement. And but Big Pharma likes to vilify it because it's an alternative to pain meds, and it does a lot of stuff actually. But anyways, so there's a channel called the Kratom Girls, and I was watching them for a while, and like I said, I was like, they do like stories, and like since I've had chronic pain and I have all these weird conditions and stuff, and kratom's like really helped my life in the last like 4 or 5 years. So anyways, long story short, like she'll have me on her podcast, so I'll be doing that show at some point in time. I just got to go over and fill out all the paperwork, which I'm bad at doing.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow, so. Jay Mono, that link that I clicked on did not go to his channel. It went to Alex Stein's channel to exposing comedians on Jeffrey Epstein's list with Mike Rainey, episode 337. Apparently, that's a new episode streamed 1 hour ago. I did not know that.
Great. Thank you, Saul. I love that you like my videos. I'm trying to do more, and I've said a zillion times like I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that, and I still have the vintage health books that I'm gonna start reading off information. But I think what I'm gonna start doing is I've been going to this therapy, and it like helps with like trauma, and I have this book that I told Meg about it. I've told a few people about it, but it's about like healing your trauma, and I think I'm gonna read it in like chapter by chapter, so then I can kind of help get my views up and stuff, like watch time, and then that'll make me more comfortable, and then I'll start doing my vintage health information. So I'm forcing myself to be more productive. So that's gonna be something. And like one of my best friends is dealing with a lot of trauma, so she's gonna like be able to like listen to it. So. Like it's like childhood trauma usually. It's like the fact. So my therapist that I have now, he thinks that like my rare connective tissue disorder is actually from like trauma, basically, and that like I can heal most of my problems with getting out underlying trauma that I didn't even know I had. And it sounds kind of like woo-woo bullshit, but like the first session I had with him, he barely touched me. Like he pushed in on my ribs, and like he kind of like tried to balance out my hips a little bit, and he like held my head for a few minutes. Nothing invasive whatsoever. And then like later that night, I felt like I got hit by a car. Like just those small little movements did so much like realignment in my body. So basically what he does is he helps like, he's like an energy worker, and he helps like release trauma you have stored in your body that is causing problems. So, and I've went to him about 5 times now, and he has helped me tremendously. So he recommended this book and this whole philosophy, basically. There's a buddy. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna start reading like chapter by chapter, and because I think other people, they don't have time to read the book, so they can sit there and listen to me babble about it. And I'm thinking about, sir, are you done?
Well, I think I'm supposed to be on another show here in a minute or two. I'm sorry, Matt, but I appreciate this shit, but this is my first responsibility is this show right here. So
We're
I'll get
almost
there when I
done.
get. Yeah, we're almost done. Ain't no big deal. I'll get there when I get there. I'm sorry. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna branch out more. I gotta be more, and I really gotta get on Twitter because like I keep getting shout outs from like everybody's
well,
show, and I don't have anywhere to talk to people really. I don't do Discord yet, so I gotta be
I
social again.
Discord, Discord's fun. I would. Did you ever get your Facebook profile back?
No, I haven't messed with it. It's an abusive relationship. I haven't even checked. They didn't email
I
me
would.
back,
I
so
would
like
come to Twitter. It's a
I'm
lot more
going to.
fun.
I'm going to.
Inst- Instagram. I was pretty active in that. I just gave up on it because it was just retarded over there. Because you can't do much.
No,
You can
screw
just post
Meta.
parts of video. That's about it. I'm like, what's the fun in this shit?
But I know on
But
Twitter I can talk to you. I can talk to Keanu. I can everybody.
yeah,
I can
yeah,
do our show. Like I can do all kinds of stuff. I can cross and share and and actually help build instead of just do nothing. So
yeah.
yeah.
And cause there's a lot of shenanigans going on over there. So I'm sorry not able to get these links out. I'm going to post them in on my Twitter a little bit later on this evening, and I'm going to edit this show and I'm going to put them in there so they'll be there. Come back and check on this show, and I'll have it in the descriptions. I'm going to do it that way because, like I said, my computer took a hell of a hit the other day when that shit happened. But I should have a new computer before our next show next Wednesday. So, and I've got a lot of stuff in the pipeline that we're going to be doing. I just can't. I don't want to talk about yet until I get the new computer, so I can start making some things happen. We're going to be multi-streaming it. We're going to be moving over to Rumble at the same time. We're staying here, but we're going to move over to Rumble also.
That's cool. And I got my new background now. This cool space theme. I just still got to work on the lighting and crap. But
I tell you what, man, it's too much light in here, but I was messing with my lights, and I'll put them on, sound, where they react to sound and shit. And I changed it, right? One of them's red, one of them's blue, and it looks really awesome. It makes this beautiful purple color that's like a deep purple. And, but yeah, can't see it. Hey, I got my guitar stand too. I got both my guitars out now, finally. I was freaking out about that stand. That's like $100 guitar stand. I was like, I need it. Gotta have it.
yeah.
Why? I'll get you a new one. No, I don't want you paying another $100. They're only $15. No, I am not using those damn things. Hell, I had one of those break the first day I had it. It's like I've spent over $100 on those damn things, So I went and spent $100 on one that works, that won't break. It's got a lifetime warranty, and I wanted it back, damn it. So, the end. So, what else we got? We can talk about in the next few minutes before we ditch this one. So, like I said, we're going to storm Keanu. Still haven't heard from Carrie. We won't be able to play our game. That sucks. I was looking forward to that. Somebody said, was it you saw that said Carrie was on a Simcast or something?
No, she wasn't on Simcast. She
I,
was in the chat a lot.
oh, she was in the chat?
There is a Carrie that goes on Simcast. That Carrie, I can't think of the last name. But yeah, they
Okay,
were
I
talking
don't know
about
what
two
to do.
Carries the other day.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, I don't hardly watch that Simcast. Just doesn't do it for me. So I'm going to bounce back and forth between Lunatic Lounge with Bobby Nick.
What time is the Ashton and Chrissy thing, Saw? Are they on now?
Ashton
I just love
Kutcher?
Ashton.
I don't
No,
know. I have no idea who Ashton is.
Ashton Blaze, or I don't know what thing she's called now.
I have no idea.
She's adorable. She's into horror and stuff. I told you, I forgot to send you to her, I think, but she's a adorable little blonde, and she's into horror and stuff, and she's
Woo!
semi-political too. She's adorable.
Ah.
She does cosplay. She's got big boobs. Like she's like a Zia kind of.
Ah.
They're
Awesome.
super cute, super bubbly. You know what I mean? Like I like their personalities too, even though they're both gorgeous.
I'll admit, I don't know, I've been an asshole about it. I don't care though. I unsubscribed to Camelot the other day because I mean I'm getting sick of everybody just out of nowhere buddies now with Cuckboy Ricada.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Man, fuck him. I'm getting so sick. You guys buying into this shit? Please. He's the villain in the story. Good God, man. Go get your moral compasses recalibrated. Yeah. So anyway, check back here later and check on Twitter. I'll have links posted up to people I wanted to shout out to. I wish I could do it right now, but like I said, this is really hard on my system. And I'm surprised it's hanging in there. I can play some of my games, but not all of them, and that's just drives me up the freaking wall. Who's so nice? I know I'm not
Ashton.
nice. Ashton Kutcher?
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I listen some of the time. Ashton Firestarter? No, I'm close. I'm feeling it. No, I know who you're talking about. Ashton Blaze. So
Thanks,
anyway.
guys, for being here. That we're here. I know you've got a lot of other streamers to watch, but thanks. Saul, thanks for your multitasking, and Meg, love you, of course.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Saul's like our manager. Saul's like the YouTube manager of like everything.
Where's push-ups? Where's the sheriff at?
Good question. Don't know.
I think I missed some of the chats. I'm sorry. Like I said, this has been hell on here.
You did okay.
Pecan. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Pecan. Yeah. I think I put that in the description at Pecan 420, and I don't know what time. Let me see if I can get a time. We still got about a minute or two. I mean, Tiana's not gonna. They say was it 9 o'clock, but we all know it's gonna be like 9:30. So I'm not too worried about quitting at the exact time. Trying to find. I bet you it's in our DMs here. Let me see. But yeah, I got a mystery match tonight. And there's been a lot of shit going on with doxing and stuff. It's been crazy. Yeah, I'm having trouble opening this. God damn. Battlefield. Actually, nobody's put the links up yet for the match. But if you look up Pecunt 420 on here, you'll find it. Like I said, I'll have the links up here pretty soon, hopefully. So that's it. You got anything?
Nope, I gotta go put some donkeys to bed. So I'll be back in to watch TV.
Donkey. Hey, Meg, did you see our new little... You weren't here when we first started. Did you see the little cartoon header I made for the show?
Yeah, you should send that to me. Text message.
Probably not. It's you follow me on... Oh, I will. Yeah, it's on my page. You'll find it. I mean, yeah, you follow me too, don't you? You better.
On Twitter? I don't know. I
Anna
don't
is
follow
on at
nobody on
9:30
Twitter.
tonight.
Forget. On Twitter, all I did was made my profile. I didn't do anything.
Oh, no, Saw.
Oh,
I mean, not Saw. YouTube.
Meg.
Anna, that's the Star Wars. That's a Star Wars girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
She saw it. Did you see the raccoon hanging upside down? Oh, man.
Need to make
All right,
one of
well, let's
me.
get out of here.
Me with the 2 donkeys and the raccoon and Obi. And a bunny. I'll send them all to you.
Okay. I can pull them off of YouTube, but if you got a certain picture you want to use, yeah. And it's real easy to make. I don't use Grok on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it because he sucks. They had issues with him the other day.
Really?
I think he
So,
went
like,
full blown. Yeah, he went.
I would.
Yeah, he went full blown anti-Semite or something on there. I don't know. He got a little crazy though. Uh, I went to ChatGPT and the shit's real easy. I was just like, for that I was like, make an image of us. Actually, we go to ChatGPT. That'd probably be easier to do because it saves everything and it's free too. So. Except they were the first ones out, and theirs is probably the best out there. Okay, library. That's where I'm making all the stuff for that Mortal Kombat thing that I'm still working on with Keanu and Ashley.
Yeah, I want a picture of me, like AI with the donks and the raccoon and Obi and maybe the bunny, but we don't have to have everybody.
Oh, here it is. I'm sorry that's saying so long. I think some of it's actually them because I've actually made a lot of stuff on here. So, with the two people in this image, I used the old header for the show. The first one we have that's got both of our pictures on there. With the two people in this image, Chris and ARAYA hosting a podcast with a sign in the background that says Wednesday Night Main Event, and a baby raccoon hanging upside down from the ceiling. Pushed enter. Boom. That easy. That's how easy this stuff is. So, you can send me a picture. I'd make one. I also recommend you trying it on your own. It's kind of fun. It's really fun. I like doing it actually. I can see where this can become addicting. So anyway, all right. Anybody else got anything they want to say? Going once, going twice.
Nope. Just cheers. Love you.
All right, we're out of here. Love you guys. We're out. Bye bye.